Well, good morning, everyone, team. Let's start the session for today. Meanwhile, others can join parallelly. So, in the last session, team, on Friday, we were talking about our end user transactions in the system. And as part of that team, we completed all the end user transactions as part of the core HR module. But we are left out with one concept, that is AOR. So let me continue with that and then we'll proceed with our absence module introduction in today's session, team. Okay. So what are the transaction that which we left out, team? So as a HR, if HR goes to my client group, person management, and then if HR search for any employee in the system here, team. Okay. Any employee in the system here, team. So let's say some person I'm going here, Mahesh Kumar or something. So we were talking about all these transactions in the system, team. In the right side taskbar, whatever that HR can perform in the system, right? Here, right, team? So we are talking about these all things in our last session, team, on Friday. So here we have one more concept left out, that is AOR. And these things already we have covered, team. So what is this concept of AOR in the system? Areas of responsibility means what, team? See, we all know in the Fusion system how to tag manager to the employee team. Now we had let's say if you had an employee team, while hiring the employee only at the assignment level in the third tab, manager details we can able to capture to the employee team. Correct? Who is the manager to the employee? We can able to capture. For example, if I want to capture the HR details in the system, team, how I can do that, team? Oracle came up with a concept called AOR, areas of responsibility. Nothing but mapping the HR representative to the employee. My client telling Kumar, this Mahesh Kumar, who is currently working in the organization, okay, my client telling me, Kumar, this Mahesh Kumar, who is working currently in the organization, I want to tag this Mahesh Kumar as a human resource representative, as human resource representative, nothing but team HR mapping to the employee. This is, we have representatives concept, Oracle given team. Okay. Human resource representative to the people who are working in India legal entity. Let's say in my system, in India legal entity, some 5,000 employees are working team. Okay. Some 5,000 employees are working team. So my client telling me, Kumar, I want to map this Mahesh Kumar, okay, this Mahesh Kumar as human resource representative to all the employees who are working in India legal entity, or let's say within India legal entity, the two people who are working in India business unit only. Okay, let's say 1,000 employees working in that India legal entity, and the two people who are working in India business unit. So for these people, Kumar, I want to map this Mahesh as a HR representative. That is my requirement, team. So what an admin can do in the system, team, admin will go to that particular record, that particular person record for whom we want to tag that team. So Oracle came up with a concept called AOR, areas of responsibility. So we have to go to that concerned person. We have to create responsibility. What responsibility? Human resource representative responsibility for these parameters to the employee team. How I will show you, see. So I came to Mahesh team. My requirement is what now? I want to map Mr. Mahesh as a HR representative to the people working in India legal entity and that too in India business unit team, right? So once after you coming to that record team, admin will come to the right side taskbar, then go to personal employment and will go to areas of responsibility. Will go to areas of responsibility. Here team, AOR. We are going to tag responsibility to this person. What responsibility we will see here, team, and for which area that responsibility he is going to take in the system. So come to AOR and create AOR for that concerned person, team. Who is that HR person? Click on plus icon, create, then you will land upon team, create area of responsibility. Create area of responsibility, right, team? So here you can give the name, responsibility name. For currently for my understanding purpose, I'm giving like this, team, human resource representative for India legal entity. Just any name you can give, team. For my understanding purpose, I'm clear cutly giving like this responsibility name. Here is important, team. Responsibility type. This is a lookup. If you go to manage common lookups, team, responsibility type, if you go, these all are lookups, team. So Oracle standardly delivered payroll representative, recruitment representative, human resource representative, benefits representative, module wise, team. So this Mahesh is going to be tagged as what representative to the employees team. So while we are adding responsibility to Mahesh, we have to select a team. He is going to be tagging as a human resource representative. My requirement is. So I want to tag him as a HR representative. So while we creating the responsibility to the person team, choose responsibility type, work contacts, you can select that option, even including with employees, contact details also you can access team. Then from date, by default today's date it will come 14th April. Let's say from 1st April I want this to be target team. So select 1st April. Okay, till what date you want to tag you can give, or else not required team. So here team, I am creating responsibility to Mahesh, human resource representative responsibility. For which people in the system he is going to be tagged as a HR representative, scope of responsibility, different parameters Oracle given team to choose. See, so while you are creating the responsibility, for which people in the system this Mahesh is going to be tagged as a HR representative, we have business unit, legal employer. My requirement is what team? This particular legal employer, India legal entity. So come here, then you can choose the legal employer team. That is India legal entity. See team, that's all team. Now if I click on submit, what happens, in this system, whoever the employee is working in this India legal entity, legal employer, for all of them, Mahesh will be tagged as HR representative team. So we have to come to that person and we have to create the responsibility. While the HR admin creating the responsibility to the concerned HR team, responsibility type, then the scope we have to focus team. So what type you are assigning? Human resource representative. For which people in the system? For this people. If you pass multiple parameters, my requirement is people who are working in this legal employer and the two people in this BU. So multiple parameters. You can select the business unit team, search India business unit. If you are passing multiple parameters team, it will work in AND condition. Means in this system, whoever the people working in this legal employer and in this BU, for them, Mr. Mahesh will be tagged as HR representative. So particular country, department, people working in a particular location, people working in a particular job, designation, position, grade, whatnot. Many parameters we have team. So here, once you click on submit, for all of them, Mahesh will be tagged as a HR representative team. So responsibility concept is that one, mapping of representatives to the employees in the system. This is very important configuration team, because next when we go to our security profiles in our custom role creation to what employees data HR should access in the system and all team, this AOR we will use there. And also workflows and approvals, one module we have in the system team. When we writing the approval rules for which employee the transaction should go to which HR's approval, in that also AOR concept we will be using team. So this is very important concept. Okay. So here team, you can use our trees concept also. See, while I'm explaining you the trees, org tree, department tree, position tree, these three trees I told you we will use in these three concepts team. In AOR also we will use, I told you team, department, org or position. So here team, while I'm creating the responsibility to Mahesh, only one parameter I have team. Either I can choose one legal employer or none. But my client telling me, Kumar, I want to tag this Mahesh as a HR representative to the people in India legal entity and also one more legal entity that is in India or some other country. Multiple legal employers. I want to give a coverage here. I don't have the option team. One more legal employer parameter is there? No. At one time, I can give only, at one time, I can give only one legal employer here team in the scope. But my client telling multiple coverage. This Mahesh Kumar to be tagged as HR representative for multiple legal employers. So team, we can use our trees in that case. Don't go with this one. Come to trees team. This is org hierarchy type. First you select whether you want to use org tree, position tree, department tree, or any managerial hierarchy, supervisory hierarchy team. You can choose. So if I select organization team, then here I will get hierarchy name. Means whatever in this instance we created the org trees, that all will come team. So currently whatever we have, let me go team. We come to manage organization tree team here. Okay. Whatever the trees that were available in this instance, we can able to search them there team. See, some recruiting project organization, someone defined in this demo instance, I'm using them team. So here team, whatever the active version, if you go, whatever the three nodes we defined from enterprise to till business unit, see, enterprise vision corporation. Under that divisions not defined team currently in this demo instance in this tree, directly people define the legal entities team, right? So here if you come team, you can select in the scope hierarchy type organization and you can select your org tree. From that tree, you can select the top node team. So if I search here team, okay, if I search here team, some India legal entity. See, when I select top load, top organization, including top organization, if I select team. So in this tree, from this level, India legal entity, and if expand team, whatever I have under this, the business unit departments, people who working in all these areas, this Mahesh Kumar will be tagged as HR representative. Means what team? Multiple coverage if you want to give. For example, team, here divisions I have not defined. For example, under my enterprise, if I have divisions, under that legal entities I have. If I select top organization as my India division, if I select that team, under India division, if I have 4 or 5 legal entities, I define team. For all of them, Mahesh will be tagged as HR representative. So you can select that tree, top organization, and then how many levels you want under that to be covered. In my case, team, under India legal entity in this demo instance, only one level is there. The BUs are defined team. Under that, if departments also there, even that also to be covered, you can give number of levels 1, 2. If not team, whatever is there in that loop from top to under that, whatever I defined, for all of that, the coverage will come team. So trees you can use in your AOR concept to give multiple coverage in the system team. Okay, okay. If not org tree, exclusively on departments if you want to configure, you can select your department tree, select the sub department team. Or if not team position based. Kumar, people who are working in my organization from this position to this position, for them Mahesh to be tagged. So you can use the position trees team or any particular supervisory hierarchy. Supervisor, I'm selecting some manager here team, top manager. Means what team? Some manager, James Aaron, I selected team. So in this system, James Maron, under him, whoever reporting, one level means only under him whoever reporting, or two levels. James Aaron, under him who reporting, under them who reporting, sub to sub, two levels team maximum I'm giving. So whatever the levels you want to give, you can give team. So team, in this system, whoever working under James Aaron, two level subordinates team, for all of them, Mahesh will be tagged as a HR representative. Here we are selecting the population and different parameters we have team. So whether you are going to use the concept of trees or not, up to you. So multiple legal employers means actually in my tree, I don't have divisions concept team. If divisions are there, I would have tagged top organization as my division. Under that, multiple legal entities, whatever comes in, they all will cover team like that. So this is how team, the scope setting up for the AOR will be there in the system. Now let me go with India legal entity team. Just you can go with this also. Let's say two legal entities you want team or three legal entities you want team. You create it multiple times. One AOR I created for Mahesh with India legal entity. Means without using trees if you want to define. Then create one more. Then create one more. In that way also you can achieve the requirement team. But rather than creating three, four responsibilities to Mahesh team, within one responsibility only by using the trees we can achieve that requirement. If not created, Kumar, why it is not showing? It will take slight bit of time team to reflect here. Let me close and let me come in again. Still it is taking some time because in demos we can expect slight bit of time for the changes to reflect team. Still it's not coming. Second team, let me go back and check whether it went for any approval or what. Okay, it just created team. It took some time. Now see team. If you want to create one more AOR, the same human resource representative, one more legal employee. Like that, if you can even achieve like that also team. Or else simply you can use your trees concept to give multiple coverage within the same AOR. Now see team, I tagged human resource representative responsibility to Mahesh for India legal entity team. Let me go in the system and check any employee who is working in India legal entity and let us verify whether Mahesh tagged as a HR representative to him or not. So let me pick up any person from India legal entity. Okay. So let's say I have Sonia Agarwal something. Let me go here team. Yeah. So I have one person by name Sonia Agarwal who is working in India legal entity. So as a admin, where you can go and check team the HR details or the representative details in the Fusion system manager, we can find here team at the assignment level. Who is the manager to this person? Where you can check the representative details team here. If you come to the right side under taskbar, we have a headphone symbol that is representatives team. Go here and you can check out team. Who all are the representatives to Sonia Agarwal? Okay. So see team here. Under human resource representative, our Mahesh Kumar also there. Deepa Mathur, Rajesh Gandhi also there, means people who practicing, for them also the representatives been added team. But here see Mahesh Kumar there, human resource representative. Then who are the payroll representatives to Sonia, recruitment representative, everything you can able to check out team here. So this is how the concept of AOR will have in the system team, area of responsibility. So by this name, we completed with our core HR module in the system team. So all the three self-services we have seen from the point of core HR. But before, even full set of assignment also I have given team, you can start working on that. But before moving to absence management module introduction today team, let me touch base to you a concept that we have in the system to understand, that is user interfaces team. Because every time nowadays, if you see here and there, you are listening, or even in the uh, interviews when you're attending also team, you might be getting a question about the Redwood UI, right? So what is that Redwood UI concept team? Basically, UI is nothing but user interface. I think many of you have already followed my uh, session on Redwood UI, that which we uploaded in the YouTube team. We have even shared that details to you in the WhatsApp group as well. If anyone not yet completed, for the more detailed information on the Redwood, we have enabled that team. Actually, even in the session that which I have given to you on Thursday, already this topic covered on in that session team, you can find it. But let me quickly have the discussion on that. But detailedly, if you want everything, you can able to find it in the YouTube, that which we have shared the links to your team. So what is this Redwood UI concept team? See, basically UI is nothing but what team? User interface. Now I logged into my system team. This is the home screen of the Fusion application, the look and feel. So what we are seeing that with our eyes, how the application looks like, that is user interface. Okay. See, traditional user interface was classic UI team. That was the old traditional user interface that we have in the system. So way back when Oracle introduced the applications, since then to till now, we have classic user interface for many screens in the system team. Oracle, on a timely manner, to give more advanced experience, more rich experience, and the adaptable experience to the customers using their application team, and to be more competitive enough along with SAP, Workday, or other ERP tools in the market team. Oracle constantly improvising their application look and feel. They're redesigning their pages look and feel of the applicational screens team. So as part of that, from classic UI, around 6 years back, Oracle came up with a concept of responsive UI team. Okay, means uh, the more user-friendly screens Oracle introduced a team. From classic UI, Oracle moved to responsive UI. Again, from last 3 to 4 years team, Oracle came up with a concept called a Redwood UI, the user interface team. Now, majority of the screens in the Fusion application moved to Redwood UI team. That is the latest advanced user interface, the trendy user interface in the Oracle system team. So, how you can identify which screen is Redwood, which screen is normal team? I'll show you with a simple example here. See, if I'm performing the transactions team, many of the transactions, if you could see what we are discussing from last 4 or 5 days, I told you as a HR, you can go to my client group and you can come to the functional areas in the Springboard. Let's say new person for hiring an employee team, hire an employee, contingent, pending, non-worker. So if I go to hire an employee team, so the look and feel of hire an employee transaction is how team, it looks like this. See, hire an employee. So I have different tabs coming up, identification, employment info, compensation, one by one, all these details I can capture a team. But the same transaction, let me perform from the other place team. Every functional area in the Springboard, if you select, on the left hand side, you will get quick actions team. Correct? So whatever the transactions as a HR he or she performs from new person or person management, edit button, update button, or in the right side taskbar, all the transactions within these sub-functional areas are readily available and quickly actionable here team. See my client group, quick actions. You see, hired employee, we have local and global transfer, termination, personal details, add assignment, contact info, family and emergency contacts, change photo, change location. If you come and if you click on show more team, under each of these sub-functional areas, whatever the configurations or transactions we will perform, we can find here team. Show more if I come under employment, see these all are our HR transactions team. Add assignment, area of responsibility. Just we discussed that. Cancel work relationship, change assignment, change photo, change manager. Huh? And if I come to new person team, hire an employee, add a pending worker, non-worker, contingent worker, what not team. Then for compensation module, we have all compensational related. For hiring, hiring. For learning, learning. So team, in the quick actions when you come, all sub-functional areas within them, what configurations or transactions we have are readily available team. So the same hire an employee, if I pick up from here team, quick actions, new person, hire an employee. Okay. See team, in the URL only you can find the URL coming with as a Redwood and the screen will you can see here in the red and white combination team, red wood combination, that is red wood. See the screens will be white and red wood combinational screens team. Same thing, either you hire from there or from here, the transaction remains same, but the look and feel, the arrangement of the screen, this is more advanced cosmetic wise enhanced screen team to give more rich user experience, to give more sophisticated or the convenient look and feel to the customer's team. Oracle enhanced their screens to Redwood. See, so while I'm hiring an employee from my client group, new person, the hiring employee transaction, something different. 5 tabs I got, identification, personal info, employment info. But now see, same hiring employee, I will get all my sections team. Have to enable. See, these all details while we hiring the employee, we will capture team. You can select, they will add in the list team, everything. See, 1 out of 6, 7. What all details that you want to capture while you hiring the employee, you can select that sections team. Okay. You can select that sections team and then you click on continue. Here in the vertical arrangement, you can find one by one. Now, if you click on continue, you will go to next when and why tab team. See, when and why. So here you will give team the hire date of the employee, in which everything will be in the questionnaire. You will have team. Everything will be in the questionnaire team. See, when is the employee hire date? What is the way to hire an employee? So here it is legal. Let me give the date team. Let's say I'm hiring from today. Then the legal employer details we can give. So all your legal employers will be available team. Next, action and action reason team. What is the way means action and these are action reasons team. Then in which business unit you are hiring the employee. What is the position? You can capture team. If you click on continue next, you will move to next tab, next. All the details you can capture. Finally, you submit team. All the details, payroll, manager, salary, compensation, direct report is family and emergency, visa, permit, driving license, passport, citizenship, address, email, communication, personal details, everything team you can submit. So this is team, the look and feel of the Redwood user interface. That is a name Oracle selected for their interface team. Everyone will have their own. There is nothing logic in that team. So they want to come up with a combination of this color codings and they came with Redwood UI team. So now majority of the screens, Oracle moving towards the Redwood UI. Okay. Okay. See, at a time, Oracle, if it dumps the entire Redwood user interface in the entire application, that is not acceptable by the clients everywhere team, because clients are habituated to their regular screens from last 5 6 years. Suddenly, in one quarterly upgrade, if Oracle changes the entire system, that will mess up with all their user acceptance team, because the end users might not be having a clear cut understanding why the screens were changed, how to perform the transaction in the screens and all team. So Oracle every quarterly upgrade from last 3 4 years team, every quarterly upgrade, every 3 3 months, we know, right? The Fusion applications will upgrade, releases team from 24D to 25A, 25A to 25B. So in every quarterly upgrade team, Oracle adding up the screens, so all the functionalities what we have in the system, slowly in this release from core HR, these all transactions they are migrating team. Then in next quarterly upgrade, more transactions on a systematic way, slowly, to make the users also adaptable team, the clients also to accept that team. So ultimately, next coming 1 2 years, all the screens will be moved to Redwood. But even now, we can see 50% are in Redwood and 50% are still in classic UI team. Nothing. Concept remains same. Configurations, transactions remain same. But only while we performing that, the look and feel or the sections arrangements will be slightly different team, right? So you hire the employee from here or you hire the employee from here. Employee record creation same, but the way that we are creating the employee, the functionalities that we are experiencing in the system will be different team. So as of now, whatever that we can pick up from the quick actions work area, most of the screens in those areas Oracle moved to Redwood. Whatever that we have within our Springboard functional areas team, still they are in old classic or responsive user interfaces team. Slowly, Oracle will be moving them also to Redwood. Now, earlier what Oracle given us the flexibility means team, we have to, okay, we have to, we have to I mean to say, from last 2 3 years, how the situation is team. First, Oracle given the provision for the clients to enable the Redwood screens in their system according to their requirement team. But by default, later on, every quarterly upgrade, Oracle itself upgrading their screens to Redwood UI team. If you want to enable any Redwood user interface for any particular screen in any module team, or you want to disable it, you want to keep old classic or the responsive user interface team, we also can control the system. By default, every quarterly upgrade, Oracle releasing the upgrade stream and then automatically it itself enabling all the Redwood interface enhancements in the system. But as a client, if client want to hold that, if client don't want to move to Redwood and they want to still use old classic team, as of now, they have the provision team. So in the video that which I uploaded, how to enable or disable Redwood user interfaces in the system also I covered. How team, let me show you a document, 1 second. Oracle given a document with the profile options team, something called profile options. We have a concept in the system. Just a second, let me open that. Okay, so this is the document that Oracle given team. If you want to enable the Redwood in the system or you want to disable that Redwood team, for every module, it's a clear-cut document team. This I will share with every one of you in the group today in the WhatsApp. You can find. So you can read them. What are the Redwood pages team? A small definition about that. Then how you have to enable the Redwood functionalities in the system. If you go through this, no one need to explain you also team. Very clear cut. First, step by step, what you have to do team. You have to go to setup and maintenance work area. And we have a task called administrative profile values. And then you have to search for the profiles here team. See, for each modules team, if you come down for each module, See, for each modules team, what is the profile value we have? Okay, how to enable it. And then again team, each module wise you can see, this is for core HR team, human resource. Under employment info, under me, if employee go to employment info, or under my team, if manager go to employment info, or under my client groups, employment info. Here team, under my client group, quick actions. And if I come to employment info page here team, now my screen is in Redwood, right? Why this is in Redwood? For that, there is a profile option in the backend that enable team. This is the one, the profile option code, Aura per employment info Redwood enable. If you disable this team, when you come to my client group employment info, the screen will not be in the Redwood. It will be in the old classic UI team. So for that matter, you should come to setup and maintenance. Okay. You should come to setup and maintenance and go to global search area here team. I mean to say universal search area here team. And here you type with a task called team manage administrative profile values. Okay. Come here team. You have a task name called manage administrative profile value. And then team, you can come here module wise for core HR. You can copy the code here team, profile option code. Come here, select it to copy it here team. Aura for employment info, Redwood enable. See, this is for our employment info page. Currently at the site level, means at the site level, it was enabled team. If you keep it no for this profile option and if you save and close, then the Redwood page will be disabled. The old classic responsive user interface will come. So this part earlier we used to do till 2-3 years back. Even now we have the control to this, but or earlier releases Oracle given the provision for the clients to enable it by themselves. But later on, from last 1.5 years, if you see the trends team, in every quarterly upgrade, Oracle itself automatically enabling all these profile options for all the modules team. So here, if this document, if you find team, for every module, next if you go to positions, under my client group, if you come to positions, not only for transactions team, even our configurations also are moving towards the Redwood. So see, if I go to my client group and if I go to positions team, then if you want that screen, what are the profile options to enable? Then for jobs, then for seniority dates, then all this, then locations. We have many things team, departments, then pending workers, then mass downloads, create or duplicate jobs, manage grades. And this is for absence management team. So what is that functionality or the transaction? What is the navigation to that? Very clear-cut document team. If you follow this, that particular screen, what is the profile option we have to enable and disable? So we have the document here team. So you can find out the profile option. What is the functionality that you want? Then you can go search that profile option. You can enable and disable team. So this is how you will be able to control the Redwood features enablement and disablement team. But as of now, usually no need to be handling up because by the time you get into the jobs, probably next couple of months, by this time already Oracle itself taking up that role team. When every quarterly upgrade, it's slowly adding up every screens enabling the Redwood. But even still, if Oracle enables also, if you want to disable that team, you can come to the profile value, pick up the right profile code, and you keep it no team. So that particular screen will get disabled with the Redwood UI feature team. So this is the new user interface that Oracle brings in the system. When it comes to customization part team, usually I keep on telling many times team, in Fusion application, any screen you take, you can do some personalizations and customizations in the system. For example, team, you go to any screen. For example, I'm going to my client group, new person, hire an employee. Some screen you go to. Here my client telling Kumar, I want to rename this section. It should not come as hire an employee, something like new person request, something it should rename Kumar. Or Kumar, this basic detail should come with some color coding Kumar. Or I want to make higher action, which is actually mandatory. I want to make it non-mandatory. Or I want to rename this Kumar. Or some validation I want to put for this field Kumar. Okay. Any page level attributable corrections or customizations if you want to do, it's doable in the system. I told you that is yet to be coming in our training team. We have a concept called a sandbox team. If you go to edit pages, we have a concept called a sandbox. In that we have page composer, many tools available team. You can do the page level customizations from that sandbox team. But for Redwood, the customization part is also not from the sandbox team. Oracle came up with a concept called VBCS. I mean to say Visual Builder Studio team. Okay. So that's a different story. But VBS, we don't have the extension team. That's additional pass license that customers to buy from Oracle in order to customize the Redwood UI screens. So that is a different approach for Redwood Oracle following. But that just for your information, I'm telling you, team. Through Visual Builder Studio, we have to do the attribute level customizations team. So some documents are there. I'll be sharing with you, but that is too early. When we come to the sandbox concept in this customization and personalization training, I will explain you on that aspects as well, team, so that you can able to correlate. Okay. So this is about team different user interfaces. So as of now, if you want to check out the Redwood at the regular interface team, many of the screens from the functional area, if you pick up, or from your setup and maintenance, if you pick up, we have them still in the classic UI team. But most of the things from the quick actions, if you pick up team, they were slowly moved to Redwood. Even our configurations also see. I told you, right, team, few of the configurations you can perform from your Springboard also. For example, if I go to my client group, if I go to workforce structure stream here, okay, whatever we have configured in our core HR module, you can do from here also. See, if you want to create a position, you can create a position, then position trees, then job family, locations, departments, business unit, even enterprise team, see, legal entity, you can define from here also. But see, if you pick up them from this area team, even these are also moved to Redwood. See, if I come to enterprise HCM information team, see here, even enterprise setup also you can be doing from here in the Redwood UI. See, whatever that you pick up from your setup and maintenance, search enterprise HCM information, you can do from here also, team. See, pages are still loading. All details. See, whatever that you configured the enterprise team. Currently, this was named as Vision Corporation team. So you can come and you can change the details accordingly. You can update or correct. Okay. Whatever you want, you can do. Correct. The entire page will become editable. Okay. And you can able to capture all the details here, team. So the configuration remains same. There is no differentiation in that. See, everything you can even pick up from here and you can do, team. Right? So the next future, Oracle is in a plan to completely move all the transactions to the Redwood UI, but still it will take some more time for that, team. So if you want to explore on that part, you can even explore from here, team. Then, team, the difference between classic and responsive, if you see, earlier, as I told you, the classic was the UI team. Responsive means between classic and responsive, Redwood Oracle brought some responsive UI concept. But now, slowly, the responsive screens only moved to Redwood. I can't show any particular screen here, which is still in the responsive team. If I have to show you, this is in responsive mode team. Let's say if I want to terminate that person team, I can search for the employee. This is also kind of questionnaire format only will be there. If I come to any particular person team, if I perform the termination from the my client group's quick action, my client group person management, right side work relationship, how the view is there, team. Here, how it is coming again. terminate work relationship for Kumar Mitra. Everything it will become in the vertical arrangement team, different sections and different questionnaire format. It will come very detailedly. So classic means that one from my client group, person management, search the employee, right side taskbar, work relationship, and if you terminate the employee from there, how we are getting there? That is classic. This is responsive, but these things move to Redwood now. So responsive and Redwood, slight difference only we will have team. Here we have both arranged in a vertical arrangement, different sections wise we will get in the form of questionnaires we will get team. So this is just a look and feel change, nothing to worry about anything. The names might be confused to you, but either you do from there or here, nothing is different. But many of the clients still habituated to use from the classic front only because from many years back they are habituated to use the screens from that. But you can even pick up from the quick actions work area also. Okay. So this is about team, the Redwood or the user interfaces team. So by this we completed with our core HR module implementation in the system team. Now moving on to the next module team. What is that? The next module that we are going to start, absence management in the system team. So what is this module is about team? I will give you an introduction to this module and then we will start this freshly from tomorrow team. Okay. See, every module in the system will be there for a specific purpose team. If you take global HR or a core HR module, what is the use of that module team? Basically, in global HR module or core HR module, entire organizations of the client, work structures of the client, we are configuring team. And we are hiring the employees in that data. It means what team? Entire employee management is handling in core HR module team from hire to termination of the employee. Their transfers, promotions, demotions, adding of assignments, ending of assignments, their transfers, global transfers, their termination, nothing but the resignation, from hire to retire, the entire employee management happening in core HR module team. So as part of implementation, we are configuring all our clients, organizations and work structures. And once we hand over the system, clients will be using hiring the employees in that data and they will be handling the employee management in the system team. Now absence module is there. What is this module is about team? See, the other name of absence module will be leave management in the system team. What is that? The other name of absence management module is leave management module in the system. What do you mean by leave management team? By this time, many of you might be triggering what is this team? If you are working in any organization, you might be aware of, right? Every company will be providing different types of leaves to their employees team. Any company in the market, in any country you take, it's a global practice, by default practice team. Every company in a year, they have to provide different types of leaves to their employees. That is a government rule also. As per the labor laws, every employee entitled with different set of leaves in the year team. So in this absence management module team, we are going to configure what all the different types of leaves that our client having in their business and what are their calculations, what are their policies, every leave, how many days in a year, on what basis to be given to the employee, and how employee can apply the leave in the system and how he can take the off for that day. This entire leave management we will be configuring in the absence module team. So like core HR module, absence is not a big module team. Only core HR in the entire HCM product is the biggest module team. That is why we spent almost 30 days plus in this module. But absence or other modules team, it won't take that much of time. So absence module roughly 8 to 10 sessions team that we will be able to complete. Okay. And these are the total configurations we have in absence management module team, right? So among them, we have two major configurations in the entire absence module. They are nothing but absence plans and absence types. Whatever they highlighted in yellow color team, these two are the major configuration. I mean to say 70% of the absence module implementation will be here only team. Configuring absence plans and absence types in the system team. So this is entirely a leave management concept team. So we are going to get the requirement from the client, like what are the different types of leaves that they are providing to their employees yearly. And for every leave, what are their rules, regulations, policy, how many days they are providing, what is the eligibility criteria. We have a separate concept team. This topic I will take up in tomorrow's session freshly team, because very interesting module as well, and very important module as well team. So from here there should be very utmost focus from the participants is needed, because though it is a small module, the chances of getting the questions, that too the real-time scenario-based questions from this module will be very high team. So every field I'm going to explain in absence module is a validation or a functionality in the system team. So every field can be a question in the interview, particularly team. When I'm configuring the plans and the types, each and every field that I'm going to explain you can be a question in the interview, because every field is a functionality team while employee applying the leave, how it should work. So many validations, many functionalities we have in absence module team. So at most patience and at most concentration is needed for understanding the absence module, but not complex anymore. It's very easy to understand and we can enjoy the sessions team. But only thing is the right participation and your attention is needed team, because while you are attending the absence classes, it looks very simple to you. Every 1 hour you feel that okay, fine, because these are very easy to understand. But down the line, after 3 4 classes team, once you go back and try to recollect the day one class, you won't understand team, because lot many features are there in absence module, many validations functionalities are there in absence module. So I'm telling you this very importantly, Seem. Everyone requires a thorough attention in absence module. If you take this module light, in the interview you will face very difficulty team. Many questions will come in absence module. Lot of questions are there. Many of them we have already prepared the interview questions for absence team. But if you attend the sessions and if you practice well, then only you can able to recollect all the things team. So while we starting absence module, what will be the preparation from the implementation side? As an implementation consultant, when we are about to implement absence module, what are the preparations that we have to do in the system? What requirements we have to collect from the client? That all I will start freshly from tomorrow team, because next 5 minutes I cannot able to address everything. So this is about absence module team. Next 10 days, we are going to be on this absence module implementation. Okay. Now let me go to the questions for today team. I can see a question from Satish. Is it possible to create a new custom transaction under ESS or MSS? Custom transactions we cannot create, Satish, but you can able to rename them, that's all. Transactions, if you want to rename, or you want to move the transactions from one functional area to another functional area, that movement you can do through customizations of sandbox. But custom transaction, you cannot create anything in the system. Oracle delivered transactions are only we have to be using. And Deepika, can we set up any notifications or alerts when an AOR is modified? Definitely. In the approvals concept, Deepika, we have for area of responsibility also. See, approvals, we have not started so far, right? Even in Core HR, we have seen many transactions. Every transaction, you can trigger it for a approval, okay? So here we have, if you search with something like areas of responsibility. So this is the approval flow rule we have. So if you configure it, whenever any editings, deletings, updatings happen to the AOR of the concerned person, the concerned manager will receive the notification whether to approve that or not. We have that flexibility to configure. And Rushikesh Swami, can we shift to Redwood from new mode? There is nothing, that's what I am telling. Configuration remains same. We cannot assure that everywhere you have to work on the Redwood. So whatever that we cover from both perspectives, that's why we are showing the screens. You can practice that. There is nothing different in that. It's a matter of doing the transaction in a different look and feel. That's all. And what is the difference between Classic? I think this we got cleared. And Vinay, we have Redwood UI only. Not Vinay, not only for end users, it is there even for the configurations, I have told. And for you, Rishikesh, see, everything not moved. I cannot cover. Now I have to start absence. My absence screens are not moved to Redwood so far in the instance. Not instance, even Oracle have not implemented Redwood for absence module fully. How can I cover that? I cannot do that. So whatever that process that we have to follow, we will do slowly within next 6 months or 1 year. If these screens are updating, then you will get habituated to that screens. Nothing like that. And there is a new UI migration done for all screens. If that is what Raj, as I told you, entirely Oracle shifted their application at one upgrade. Users will not accept that because they are habituated to particular screens. The clients will not accept that. So slowly Oracle habituating to the clients module by module, or within each module, some screens Oracle migrating. So the plan is to go on a systematically on a consistent way, not entirely at one time. If they upgrade, even that will be difficult for the people who using the system to understand the entire look and feel is changing at one upgrade. Then for same department or BU, can we have two or more? You can have that, but as I told you, you have to create it multiple times the representative addition to the employee. And Siraj, that question also I think we addressed the same thing. And any other questions in today's session? Sanjay, please. Any question you have? You have muted.
Yes, sir. So I was doing that hire transaction for employees, sir. So I was trying to see like system allowing the past date for a hire date. So after doing that transaction, I saved everything, submitted, but I'm not able to see that record, sir.
Two things.
But I'm just trying to see like if we do in future dated, like we can do pending worker, then we
No,
can
no, no.
convert the pending worker.
The question is hire an employee you have done with past date. Today is 14th April. Let's say you hire it
Yeah.
from first or second. You are telling
Yes.
that you submitted that record. The request was submitted. Also, message came here. But when you go
Yeah.
to person management, you are not able to find.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir.
That is
Correct. Correct.
the problem will be approval. In the environment
Okay.
what you are using, someone might enable approval for your hire an employee transaction. So when you did that, it triggered for an approval. Usually in our training environments, what I will do is, because workflow and approvals, I cannot take every module separately. So usually I
Correct. Correct.
go for all 4 or 5 modules. Once we complete, I will take up that topic. But usually when I'm giving you the instance, I will bypass all that approval rules and I will give you. But someone in which environment you are using for practicing?
That stable environment, sir. HCM dot
Dev
stable
19.
test at the rate 123.
Dev 19. Huh?
Ah, yes, sir. That latest one which was shared. Hmm.
I don't have election console. This. 1 second. Let me check. It simple trigger for approval. Nothing much. What is our
Uh,
user ID
yeah,
given to you? HCM dot
HCM
stable.
dot stable, sir. Yeah, stable. It didn't show any message, sir. Like it
But
went for
you,
approval.
you won't get because you are a submitter to that, right?
Ha, 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 ha.
Receiver, he will receive that. Let me check out in the transaction console. What is the name of that person you hired?
It is like Dhoni MS.
Dhoni. See here, it failed.
Okay.
Someone enable the approval rule here for hire an employee. Usually before giving the instance, I will bypass and I will give. But
So
someone
it is under, sir, so under transaction manager only we will be able to see this, sir, this approval and all.
yes, everything, whether you were anything, not a hire an employee, anything. So in your case,
Okay.
failed, but there are several reasons for failing that I will tell in transaction, workflows and approvals class. But now
Okay.
what you have to do is I am
Okay, sir.
currently
Okay.
in that.
Thank you,
Now
sir.
to
Thank you,
rehire
sir.
the employee, it will be reflecting over there. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, team. I will conclude here for today. Let's join back tomorrow with our absence module and we will continue, team. Thank you, everyone.